Kobalt, however many piece this is. It's the $20 one, or at least it's on sale for $20 right now. It's an awesome little set. It's really nice. Most of the sets that you get here in this price range, at least, I think it's $40 regularly. They generally only have just SAE or just metric, or some of them just have this setup here. So it's just a set of screwdrivers and stuff. And they'll have, another block of these. So a little bit more assortment there. But again, this is just the handiest thing that I've seen as far as you get both metric and SAE, as well as a few of the Torx. Really, the T20 is about the only thing that I'm going to use. And then obviously the Phillips and flathead. But there are some other options in there if you work on some different stuff than I do, which you probably do. Anyways, I just wanted to go over a basic review of it and how you can make this even better. Talking with other people, the biggest downside to this is just trying to get stuff out. So this set over here is one that I have used and modified. This set is, I've used it, but it's essentially brand new. This one goes with me to work. This one stays at our house. So I'm going to be focusing on this one just for a second, and you'll notice how hard it is to get everything out. So to get this, you kind of got to roll up on it and then stand it up, and then it comes out. And so there's that. And then this ratchet, oh gosh, that like hurts your fingernails. You got to dig them up underneath and try to pull that out. And then you can get the ratchet out. The ratchet's pretty decent. I've had one person complain about the ratchet in their set that they bought. As you can see, it's nice and oiled. But I think they just bought a bad one. Everyone else that I've talked to has a good experience with the ratchet. And then to get it back in, it's crazy stiff, especially this one. Like my wife couldn't even get this one back in. Apparently neither can I. Let's try that again. Whatever, you get the point. Okay, let's slide over to this one. So what I did here, so you can see how much easier these come out. Boom, got both of those out. And that's not even to say like these extension bars. That one came out easy. This universal joint though, that one is stuck in there. As opposed to this one, I can get it out really easily. So here's what I did. So let me pull these out just so you could see. So this is where a Dremel is going to come in handy. And I just have a skinny sanding tip. So really any tip works, but you want to be able to fit in between this. So anything that will fit in between will work just fine. I'll probably link one if you wanted to get it. Okay, so you can see what I've done here is I've cut out one side of this. So you can kind of see these side by side. So I've cut out one side completely for these bottom two, and then I've thinned the other side of it. And then I've thinned the other side right here. And then on all of these, I just thinned them. So I came up and did kind of a pass or two on in between. I also did it with these. These are very difficult to get out in the original set. But with this, I basically, it's not perfectly flat, but I did a few passes on one side and then like one or two passes on the other. And so now they come out really easily. And just as importantly, they go back in quite easily. And that makes the set way more accessible. Now, as far as the actual set itself, it's pretty nice. I didn't think I'd have a use for this, but I've used it a ton. So it's really nice. You've got the extender, because there's one like cabinet that I get into at work. It's about a foot deep, whatever. So to get all the way in there is pretty tricky. So I need a longer handle there, and then I can put whatever I need on there. For this one, actually, it's I think it's the 3/16. I don't remember exactly what size it is, but let's see. That would go back there, and then this goes on. Bada bing, bada boom. So that's super nice. It's really easy. Now, these are a little tricky to get out because they do click in, which is nice. So some of these are easier than others. I think it's this quarter. It's pretty tricky. Yeah, that one's hard. And then some of these metrics down below. Definitely when you have cold hands, see like this one. The more you get them out, the easier they are to use. You can see I've never used this. I don't even know what size that is, 11. The more you get them out, the easier they are. But it's a super handy set, especially for $20, and it's really easy to modify and make it actually workable. And then it's definitely worth the money. As it stands originally, I do not think it's a good set. Just because it's not usable. Like, it has what you need, but it's not necessarily usable. So For me, it's not worth it unless you can Dremel out or even take like the flat heads here and just chisel them out or something. But once you get those out, then it's a super nice set, locks into place. They even stack on top of each other. They don't lock in, but they, you know, a little bit. Anywho, definitely a good set. Let me know, have you picked one up already?